Here's how to remove and reinstall the front and middle underbody panels on the F-Series Mini Coopers, so you can access the engine bay from below, access the brake lines, and do other work. Jack up the Mini Cooper so the underbody panels are accessible. See this video for a step-by-step walkthrough on how to get the Mini up on blocks or for jack stands.
Underneath we have the model designation here. So to remove the front underbody panel, we get in through the front as shown and basically remove a ton of 8mm bolts as shown here. So we remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 8mm bolts. Don't be directly under because crud will fall in your eye. And with that, underbody panel comes right out. And there we go. And one's missing, so there should have been 14. Similarly, I'm on the right side facing the rear right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 8mm bolts. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plastic 10mm nuts to remove. We'll remove the bolts around the perimeter, and then get to the ones in the middle. Plastic nuts are 10mm. And with that, it's still nicely held in place. We get out from under because we don't want a face full of debris. And like so, the underbody panel comes, oh, and there's one at the end that I forgot. There we go. Why would you need to get access to the side underbody panels? Perhaps to service the brake lines or anything under the body, but otherwise it's not especially busy under here, so there's not too much value. The procedure is the exact same for the underbody panel on the other side. There's also not extraordinary amounts of value in removing it, unless you're doing underbody work or brake line work. In total, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10mm plastic nuts, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 8mm screws.
Reinstallation is simply the inverse of removal. We make sure to tuck it under the plastic trim on the sides and tuck it under the exhaust heat shield on the other side as well.
You kind of get it at an angle under this so that you just want to make sure it sits under the exhaust heat shield on the side here, like that other side, so that it doesn't get burned, not above it, to reinsert properly. And you want to finesse it at an angle inwards here, first under this, and then you slide it forward so that it's also for aerodynamics underneath this wheel well plastic trim piece. But other than that, the hardest part is tracking to make sure you didn't forget any of the Torx or bolts and plastic nuts, working your way out in and making sure it's tucked under everywhere.
Reinstalling the front underbody panel is similarly the reverse of removal. Once we make sure it is oriented properly, we simply reinstall those 8mm screws all over. You should have 14.